How you brothers doing? Welcome to the MLC. It stands for the Mr. Limber channel. You already know this is your brother, Mr. Limber. So you got the routine down packed by now. Go ahead and kick your feet up. Get something cold to drink. It's time for the brothers to talk, man. I'm about to teach you guys something today. And hopefully you guys spit back at me in the comment section and maybe I can learn something from you too. All right, let's do this. You need to have your relationships mimic your sexuality. All right, you need to have your relationships mimic sex. And if you've been doing sex wrong, I guess you're about to learn today, because we're about to do this biology 101, this human growth and development. Like you were back in middle school hitting puberty where your parents had to sign the consent form so you can learn about these things from school. See, a lot of you brothers are weak. No offense, man. If it's you, I'm not shaming you. No, man. I'm glad you're here so you can learn. But if you intend on staying weak, this is not the channel for you. I'm going to make a man out of you. You were raised without a father. I'm going to make a man out of you. Was your father or stepfather a simp? Don't worry. I'm going to make a man out of you. This is the MLC, the Mr. Limber channel. And this is what we do here. I spit that manly stuff. And my brothers in the comment section, they come back with them manly comments. You see, what you can learn from sex is this. In sex, a man has no choice but to lead. Yeah. You must understand, in this video, I'm going to go into the metaphysics just a little bit. I promise I would have a segment for that, but I'm just going to touch on it. See how you guys react to this. See how you guys reciprocate from what I'm about to give you. In the metaphysics, we understand that the man is the initiator of things. The masculine energy is the energy of initiation. Nothing happens without the masculine initiating it. We are the spark of life, men. That's right. We are the spark of life, the fire, the big bang, where it all begins. Even if a woman is turned on before you, nothing happens until you get erected. Nothing happens until you get hard. Because without you initiating your energy, the masculine, nothing happens. Understand what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. Why is it that when you are in a relationship, you let these women lead the relationship? Why is it that you're doing 50-50? See, you don't understand. When I say you lead everything, I mean you lead everything. Now, this doesn't mean don't hear what your woman got to say or don't hear what a woman got to say, even if you don't claim her with such a possessive pronoun such as your. But when she says what she got to say, as a man, you need to take it and lead it. You lead every aspect, and she understands that you are the boss. See, let me say that one more time, because a lot of brothers may be a little bit shaken by it right now, because you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose this girl. She may never talk to me again. No. See, you need to not care. You need to give 0 Fs. Okay, she's either going to follow your lead because you are the initiator. You are the one that leads. So you must initiate her. And if she refuses, she has to go because it will never work any other way. It's not healthy any other way. You don't believe me? Look at modern relationships and you'll understand why it doesn't work. Women are in charge and men are following. Women are bosses and men are employees. You got it backwards. She's the employee and you are the boss. When you are walking, you see, let me tell you something about myself. When I'm walking, if a woman is with me, she is not allowed to walk in front of me. She has to walk behind me. This is sending a psychological signal that she knows everything that happens, I lead, initiate, control, and drive it. The masculine is a driving force. Understand what I'm saying. You are the initiator. In sex, you must control the tempo of the sex as a man. You decide if she gonna get short strokes. Is she gonna get long strokes? Is she gonna get quick strokes? Is she gonna get slow strokes? This is exactly how you need to lead your relationships. You need to tell her what's gonna happen, how much of it is gonna happen, when we're gonna slow down, when we're going to speed up whatever we're doing, and she's going to enjoy it just like sex. See, a woman loves you when you're dominating. Imagine if you were about to have sex with a woman and you laid in a bed just like she would, and you just crash into the pillows and you just look at her with these submissive puppy dog eyes. You're going to turn her off. She wants that beast in the bed. She wants you to dominate her in the bed. And women nature does not change outside the bed. You see, women have not changed since the dawn of time. Women have not changed since the very beginning. The woman's biological evolution is the same. She still wishes for the masculine to dominate her. What has changed, however, is her social conditioning, because these backward Western societies and their feminist movements have letting this thing gotten out of hand to the point where women think they can just rule over you. But you see, this is the catch. Once you let her rule over you, she loses respect for you because she understands she is not in her element. Her social conditioning is telling her, yeah, do this. But you have to understand her evolutionary biological makeup is telling her something is wrong. The energy of the feminine does not understand leadership. She knows she's out of her place and out of her element. And this is where you come in. And you must put your foot down. Let me give you some more in the metaphysics. Let me use Genesis, first book of the Bible. Now, I'm not going to convert nobody, so don't run away. Even if you believe in it or you don't believe in it, I'm going to use it to teach you something. Now, I believe in the book. I'm not a Christian, but I believe in the book. In the beginning, it says, in the origin, which is the actual word instead of beginning, the spirit of God, the creator, the masculine spirit, was hovering over the surface of the earth. The earth was dark, void, and formless. Understand what I'm saying here? Now, the masculine energy that's hovering over this feminine energy said, let there be light. You have to understand, the female represented the planet, formless, void, dark, without life. But when the masculine, God, the creator energy, the spark of life, as I told you guys before, when that energy said, let there be light, she suddenly now has direction. And after that, he proceeded to start giving her order. He separated the waters, gave them borders. She now is having form. She's getting form. She's no longer void and formless. You need to give your women purpose. Y'all remember that video I dropped with that pimp on the cover? I do everything for a reason on this channel. That video was to get you brothers thinking and getting you ready. Those are all building blocks for the road that we're going towards on the MLC. You got to give her purpose. See, God, the creator, the masculine energy, gave the feminine energy, the planet, purpose. Now, he got to see, will she listen to him? He's not done yet. So he commanded with his word, as the book says, with his word, he said, let there be greens, trees, plants, grass. And the feminine naturally has to respond because he took her out of darkness. He gave her light. You must give her purpose and direction as a man. He separated the waters and gave them borders. You must give her a measurement, what is allowed and what is not allowed. Because the feminine by itself is just raging, chaotic energy that's pretty much without substance, without purpose, without direction. And the masculine will bring that to her. So she responded. She gave him greens. He commanded life on the surface of the earth. He commanded life, animals, in the waters. He commanded life in the sky for every bird and fowl that flies. She brings forth that life. She showed that she is fertile, that his spark of energy brings life because she can receive it. If a woman cannot receive your semen, no child shall be born. Understand where I'm getting at. In other words, even if it's not an actual child, my brothers, when you give your woman something, if I give her some potatoes, I need to see some mashed potatoes. If you give her just $20, that's all you have. She needs to find a way to bring food into the house from the grocery stores with that $20 and make it last until it's time for you to get paid again. That's how a woman should ride or die with you. You got to give her that direction, that purpose. That's a little bit of the metaphysical perspective using the Holy Scriptures called the Bible, the book of Genesis. But your biology is already something that is transcendent. It is something intrinsic. It is something that is beyond just the physical. You are that spark. Just like in sex, you're going to tell her, now you're pregnant if you're going to have children. Now, for those of you who are not, don't lose the point of the message. All right? You're going to tell her, this is how much you're going to have. This is how many strokes I'm going to do. This is how much of it you're going to get. I'm trying not to be too graphic in the wrong way. But this is how much of the phallus that you receive. This is how long the strokes will be. This is how short the strokes will be. Understand what I'm saying? I'm going to teach you how to rule like a man. I'm going to teach you how to be a man using your sexuality. You see, in sex, women don't rule anything. They don't lead anything. You do. Even when she's on top, you're still in control. And if you stop being erected, it's over. She can't keep going without you. You give her purpose, my brothers. Understand what I'm saying? I gave you a piece of the metaphysical ways of thinking. The ways that transcend the physical. From a biblical analogy to applying it to your life, you are that spark of life. You are the creator energy. You are that God energy. Lowercase g, no blasphemy. So let me ask you again. How did the masculine energy start to follow the non-initiating feminine energy? What good can come out of that? Nothing. Because she was nothing without your leadership. She was void, dark, and without substance. Her waters were without borders. She was without order. When you come into a woman's life, regardless if she has a degree, regardless if she has money, regardless if she owns a mansion, her inner self, her soul, her higher self, however you want to translate that and name it and word it in whatever terminologies you wish to use, is still lost without you. You are order. You are the molders of reality. I told you guys that in my last video, which was basically a Q&A. I didn't expect that video to really attract much people because it's just a Q&A. But I'm probably going to read to you guys my motto before this video is over. And you guys have to understand who you are, what the masculine is. Nothing happens without you initiating it, and nothing happens without you leading it. A woman follows you. If she refuses to, she has to go. I don't care if you're married with kids, she has to go. It won't get better. I know you want to believe it will, but listen to your brother, Mr. Limber. It is not going to get better. It is not going to work. From the minute you talk to that woman to the day that she dies or leaves, you will lead. The other day I was talking about this, and a young woman decided to ask me a question. Says, well, you know, how about if you're brain dead from a car accident, or maybe you die from an accident? I said, I am still a leader. She says, how is that possible? I said, because a man is also the teacher of his woman. Any woman that is in my life is my student. I teach them. So even if I am incapacitated, even if I am dead, injured beyond cognitive understanding, beyond basic brain function, my teachings will still be in her head. I am still leading her, even from my grave. And that woman will have a hard time finding another man, because there's so many weak men out here. She's going to have a hard time dealing with another man after I'm gone, if that's the case, because she's used to a true leader, a true masculine energy. Some of you guys ask me questions when I talk in my video, Pump and Dump. And I said, sometimes I get women by just walking through. That's not just a cocky statement. You guys will understand this more, how you just have a game that's beyond game. A game that nobody on YouTube can really teach you. It's really something you develop from within. You walk through and women come to you. All kinds of women. The ones you consider ratchet, to good girls, or whatever you want to call them. All kinds of women just gravitate towards me. It's not my looks, it's not my height, it's the energy. Women need that guidance, and when they see it, they must follow that guidance. I've had women stop what they were doing and just gazed at me, completely lost, on their jobs, about to get in trouble, just gazing at me. That is masculine energy. And masculine energy fears not. We are that spark, that driving force that leads. We control everything. You don't know what to do? Follow your sex organs. As I said before, biology and the metaphysics will teach you in this video. Follow your sex organ. Like the penis, which is masculine, you are straightforward. You are rigid. You are full of blood, which is the source of life. One of the major sources of life, your blood. You carry information, which is the teaching, because from the penis comes DNA. And from what comes out of the penis, you initiate life. So what comes out of your mouth initiates life. You lead that. The woman, like the vagina, is soft, is mushy, is wet. It receives. It doesn't initiate anything. It takes in information and should reciprocate the correct processing of that information. And that is the only way you bring forth life. So if your woman is not receiving your rigid, stern masculinity, your source of life, your initiator, your information that you spit out, and she's not receiving it, and she's not processing it, and she's not soft when it comes to receiving it, she's not moist and ready to take it in, if she's causing rough friction, if she's not bringing forth life from your information like the vagina, then she is not truly feminine within, and she must be left. She must be left. Guys, if you did not hear what I just said, she must be left. There is no way around it. We are straight men. We're not gay. We don't deal with masculine. We don't sleep with the masculine, so we're not going to sleep with a masculine woman. And since there's really no such thing as a masculine woman, it just means chaos. You must leave chaos alone. She must respond to let there be light. She must respond to separating the waters, order, borders, measurements, how things will go. She must respond to the greens that brings forth. She must respond to the seeds that you speak. And she must give life from your words. If she doesn't do that, she is not truly feminine. She cannot bring forth the fowls of the sky, the fish of the sea, the beast of the field. Then she is not truly feminine. If she is not moist and wet like the vagina, if she does not allow you to bring in your rigidness with happiness like the vagina does for the penis, she is not your woman. She is not a woman. Let biology teach you. Let the metaphysics, the spirituality, understanding another meaning for the analogies of the scripture, the Holy Scripture, the Bible, in the chapters of Genesis. Let them teach you so you may learn, my brothers, and claim your true nature and your true place. Now, as I promised, let me read the model to you guys before I get off of here. And I do apologize if you hear any background noises. I'm not using my regular mic right now, so I am on the road. This was supposed to be a quick red pill content. It ended up being a little longer than I expected it to be, but hopefully you guys learned something from it. It is still a small building block in comparison to what I have to bring on this channel. So let's go. The MLC's motto. Women are created to serve you, men. Women will not serve you if you are not a man. Men, we are always centered. We are never moved and never shaken. Men, make big problems small. We are the calm in the storm. Men, we are order. We are guidance. We are molders of reality. Kings of all that is material in this realm. We are masculine. We are the driving force. We are conquerors for all that is righteous. The feminine does not move us. We conquer the feminine, and the true feminine will gladly follow and serve us. Men, our very life force is masculinity. We are 100% unyielding men. My brothers, until next time, it's your brother, Mr. Limba. Drop your comments and your feedback. Teach me something. Peace.